Hi girl, welcome back to my channel. Today, very excited because we're going to discuss what it is that you should be looking for in a man when you are dating. When you want to be in a relationship with someone, what are the traits, the characteristics of a man that you should be looking for according to your own standards and according to what you want? This is really important because when you don't know what you want, you are going to be attracting a lot of things and you will probably settle with someone who is not what you want. If you don't know with clarity what you should be looking for, then you are going to be choosing men who are probably not good for you because you have no idea of what it is that you should be looking out for. And today I'm going to talk about the things that you should look for in a man, like the positive traits and characteristics. I'll make another video of what you should look out for in a man regarding red flags and all those things, because we need this. We need to understand how to use our discernment and not our emotions when we are dating men and choosing men to share our lives with. Like, this is really, really important. You're doing a selective process and a conscious choice of a man who you are going to spend the rest of your life with. So, or at least, long-term period of your life. And so you need to be very smart and very logic and use your discernment and not your emotions when it comes to choosing a man. The emotions will come later once you have done the selection process and you have the best prospects and you know that you are in the right path and those men are good for you because they feel and they meet those characteristics that you should be looking out for. So let's begin with the first thing that you should be looking out for is that this man is making your life easier. Is he taking the load off your back? Is he allowing for you to rest and to work less and to do less things? When I say, is he making your life easier, what I mean is he taking on more responsibilities so that you don't have to do it? Is he actively looking at what are your responsibilities and picking the things that he can do for you so that you can rest? This is what you should be looking out for in a man, because he is going to help you be rested and be relaxed. He wants you to relax, and so he will find the solutions and take on more responsibility for you to be able to chill. That's what you need to be looking for in a man, is that ability of him to go and check out what it is that you need. Sometimes you have to tell him, hey, this is what I need to do today. I'm busy, I can't see you. And he will say, oh, what it is that you need to do, how can I help? He will offer help. A man who offers help is a man who cares about you. If he doesn't offer help consistently and isn't looking out on your life consistently and seeing what is it that he can help with, he can go. He's not good for you, okay? He should be helping you out and making your life easier. That's one of the traits that are most important to look out for in a man. Remember, you're going to share your life with this dude. So at the end of the day, you don't want to be the one telling him what to do. You're not his mother, okay? He is a leader, and so leaders do what? They take responsibility, okay? If you're with someone who you have to tell them every single detail of what they need to be doing, at what time they need to take the trash out, all the things that are very obvious to do, and he's not doing it because he's waiting for you to tell him, that's not a good man. He's a boy. He is a boy. He's waiting for his mommy to tell him what to do, okay? So in this case, you're looking for a man who loves to take responsibility so that you can relax. The second thing you should look out for in a man, that he is supporting you to get to your next level. He is gently challenging you so that you become the best version of yourself. That is a man who actually cares about you. Usually, when you deal with this type of men who are leaders in their masculine with a healthy mindset, they're not the type of men who are going to be nice. They're not nice men, okay? A nice man is never going to challenge you. And so you're not looking for someone who is nice, but you're looking for someone who tells you the truth. You're looking for someone who communicates the truth with you and who can really communicate that in a way that is honest and transparent. And so basically, your man needs to be able to challenge you and support you to get to your next level. He needs to know what is it that you're struggling with, what is it that you're working on, and he will find ways to support you. They're so smart. They always find ways to support you and offer you help that you don't think about. And so this is a lot to unpack, because this type of man also is someone that you can actually lean on and confide in. You can trust this man with your life and with your struggles and with your shadows, and he will not turn them back to you to attack you, but he will help you. He will help you process what you need to process. He will give you little pushes so that you can actually become that next version of you, and he will support you in the process. And this is really, really important, because you want to grow together, okay? You don't want him to grow his career and you stay there. No. He wants you to grow. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to meet and fulfill your wildest dreams as he's doing the same thing. And so this is a good quality, an excellent quality that you should be looking for in a man, and it's the ability to challenge you and to push you gently and supporting you in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. You know the man cares about you when he does that. The third thing you should be looking for in a man is his ability to provide for you. Let me unpack this really quick. Providing, yes, means money, but it doesn't always mean money. Providing always means something that he is giving you to meet a need. So this man is meeting your physical needs. What are physical needs? Your need for food, your need for clothing, your need for relaxation. Of those physical needs, a man who cares about you will anticipate your needs and will provide for you because he wants to, because he cares about you, because he knows that this is important to you to be relaxed, okay? So providing, yes, it means obviously in a financial way, paying for the meals, paying for grocery shopping, like all of the things that are physical that he would provide for you enters in that box of providing. But it's not only that, it's providing support, providing things to get your needs met, finding solutions for you. When you have an issue, when you have a problem, whether it is at the house, in your business, paying bills, whatever it is, you can tell him and he will provide a solution for you. And most of the times they provide very creative solutions, very practical solutions, things that you didn't think about, and they do because they're men and they think differently. And so you are provided for in that way, okay? The provision should become naturally. It doesn't have to be something that you teach him. It comes by default. It comes with the package. You either have it or you don't have it. You're a provider or you're not a provider. You don't be with a man who's not a provider and transform him into a provider. That doesn't exist. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. What you need to do is to look for those men who are by default providers in their culture. It's already in his programming since childhood. He's seen this play out in his family, and he knows how to be a provider. Those are the men you should look for, not the men who don't know how to provide and who will promise you and talk your ear and never do actually be in the action and be in the solution. A solution-oriented man who actually delivers is what you should be looking for, and you will be grateful. Your future self will be grateful for this because you're in a team. You're in a team. That's what you need to understand, that if you're sharing your life with this man and he's not able to provide solutions for you, he's not able to resolve situations, and you are always the one who is resolving and providing. If you're providing financially for your man, you need to stop. You need to cut it off. Cut it off. Tell him, hey, my resources are not available anymore for you to use. knows I have helped you and everything's good, no pressure. However, my resources are now mine. So you need to figure it out. Like, I see so many women providing for their men, and like, girl, like, your resources are your resources. So we need to figure it out. You are maintaining a boy, because a man will never accept to get any sort of money from you. Nothing. They get upset about it. They're like, why are you paying? Like, so as I was saying, that's in the mindset. It's literally by default. It's either you have it or you don't have it. So just look for men who have it. And the last thing that you should look out for in a man is the fact that he's fully committed to you. How do you know that a man is fully committed to you? Well, very simple. He invests in you. He invests his time. He invests his energy, and of course he invests his money. He's fully transparent and honest about what he's doing, about who he's hanging out with, and about the time that he wants to spend with you. The fact that he is committing or investing in you is going to make him commit to you. But this is the thing. You need to make sure that this man is not investing in other women as well, because that means that his energy is being scattered around and he's just trying to understand his options, which, if you're okay with that, you do you. I'm not okay with that. If the man wants me, he wants me, and that means that all his energy, all his investments are going to be on me. If the guy is investing in someone else, I will let him invest in someone else and see how that looks like over there, because I am not going to participate in that. So look for commitment. Look for commitment in ways that show you that he is actually present for you in his time, that he's emotionally present for you, that he spends his energy as well with you, that he brings you to do things with him, that he is there with you energetically speaking, you know, not on his phone all the time. He's present, he's listening, he wants you to communicate with him, he wants to know about you, he's asking you questions, about what you want, what you need, what you're looking for in the future, all of those things. A man who cares about you and who wants to be with you, he will ask you questions. So you need to be ready though. You need to be ready to answer his questions, because he will ask you those questions to see if you are someone he can see himself with in the future. And so you need to prepare. If you want commitment, you're going to get commitment and you're going to get to answer questions. He will answer your questions too, but be prepared. Be prepared. If he asks you, like, where do you want to live? What is it that you want for your future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And you don't have that prepared, he will see you as someone who is uncertain and doesn't know. And so that's not good. You need to make sure that you prepare these questions and you know the answers. I have a perfect guide for you down below. It's a PDF that you can download, and it's going to make you clarify your future self. It's going to make you understand what is it that you actually want in a crystal clear way, so that you can communicate this with a man when he shows up and he asks you about your future and where do you see yourself and what type of partner do you want. All of these things you need to figure out, and there is no better way to figure this out than to sit down and actually journal about it and answer a series of questions. I have set this series of questions in the PDF down below that you can download, and you can sit down and you can do the full process to get crystal clear on what you want and show that this man that you are committed and that you want that commitment with him, because you know what you want, and he will love that. But this is for another video. What I'm sharing with you as this last point is look for commitment. Look for someone who is ready to invest everything that he has on you, on the relationship, on seeing you grow, on providing for you. That shows you that he cares about you and that there is nothing else or no one else in the field that he's taking care of, okay? If, for example, this man has a family, if he has children, if he has an ex-wife that he's maintaining, it's okay. He has a family, he has responsibilities. What I'm talking about is make sure that he's not romantically involved with anyone else or committing to anyone else or investing in anyone else outside of his family responsibilities. This is really, really important because you are not going to invest your energy, your time with a man who is not committed to you, okay? If you're not being chosen, then let him go. If he's not choosing you fully, you need to let him go. You need to choose someone else. You need to go out and see what else is in the world because you're wasting your time, okay? Please do not waste your time. If you want me to make another video of these points, what you should look for in a man, please let me know. I will very gladly do it. And please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Bye.